hello again. For this presentation, I have chosen to speak a little bit about the program manager career, and the organization I chose is the Family Advocacy Program located in the Marine Basin, 29 Palms, California. I spoke with Alan Sackett, who has been the program manager in this organization for the last 3 years. And he talks to me a little bit about the environment that is going on in this organization. They employ 18 people between therapists, counselors, and advocates, and they provide service to families within the military community who experience child abuse and domestic violence. They also provide counseling, parenting classes, and workshops. They work from Monday to Friday from 7:30 to 4:30. However, they always have 2 advocates on call 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, to respond to emergency calls. As a program manager, Mr. Sackett is responsible to be there in every crisis call and counsel the families right in the spot after assessing the situation of their families. The common task that he has is that he makes sure that all the staff has the training credentials necessary to perform their jobs. He prepares reports about domestic violence and child abuse cases reported to him by his employees. He also works closely with law enforcement agencies in case that he needs to make phone calls and get somebody in jail. He makes sure that all the facilities work properly and they are also in accordance with the state codes. He makes sure that the children and families are receiving the best care possible that they need. And he makes sure that the work environment is safe for everybody. He also prepares and reports to the Commander-in-Chief the number of cases of child abuse and domestic violence that are happening in the home of the military people. He hires employees, he responds to emergency calls like I already said, and he prepares budgets and makes sure that everybody has the resources that they need to perform their jobs. The common stressors for this job are he needs to make sure that every single person that works under him has a mental and emotional health. He also thinks that because of the ugliness that they see in this job, many of them do not take care of themselves. So Mr. Allen, as a program manager, has to make sure that they're doing that they can go home and relax and do not bring at home all the problems that they have seen. The benefits that this organization offers are health and vision, dental, but it also give them the long-term insurance where they can have, if they are sick for a long time, they be able to take care of their problems. They offer retirements, vacations, and all federal days off for them. The education required is to have a master's degree in social work and also have a license as a therapist. And because this is a military organization, they have to have a staff training for military about child abuse and domestic violence and how to handle it within this community. The starting salary is between $50,000 and $60,000. However, after 3 years, he is making $80,000 a year. Mr. Allen also says that for this type of work, sometimes it's very necessary to have between 2 and 5 years of experience in domestic violence and also 2 years in clinical supervision type of jobs. He also says that this work requires people who know how to cope with stress, and he needs to be strong to overcome all the ugliness that he sees in life. He also says that because some of the abusers that come in contact with them, they need to be strong enough to not judge them, but try to oversee those flaws and try to help them as best as they can so they can stop being abusers and change their lives so their families can be happier. He also says that they need to be forward and be strong enough to speak up because most of the abusers are going to think that it's not their fault what they are doing. So as a program manager, they have to do all of these things in order to prevent more child abuse and domestic violence within the community. Thank you.